Lighting up the way, Valley Electric Association.
What am I doing right? What am I doing wrong? What can I do better? Professional learning communities are where the questions to these pertinent questions get answered. A professional learning community is what our district is striving to become.
As we roll this out, yes, we've had schools that have been in collaboration. The problem is, for example, Mance Elementary School students or staff were here last night talking about that. They don't have enough collaboration time. Where now we can have that required time at the beginning of school for them to collaborate, and we can hold them accountable for that, as well as our parapros. We bring our parapros, our classroom aides in. We can hold them accountable to training them to say, look, you're working side by side with this teacher, or you're working side by side with this student, and here's what their needs are. Now, this is what you need to do.
So the parapros were a little bit concerned about their hours being cut, but that's not going to happen.
No, it's not going to happen. It was never said from my office that we were cutting parapro hours. That was something that came out of social media, and we want to train our parapros. They're partners in what we do with education for our students. That will only benefit our students if they know more of what they need to do to help students learn. And then we can train them and we can hold them accountable for what we train them in.
And are the teachers going to be held accountable at the end of this? Are they going to be assessed on what's been going on with the collaboration?
In the new evaluation, what's called the NEPF, the Nevada Education Performance Framework, that is part of that evaluative process. Looking at each of the standards that are there for that evaluation process to say, what's your goal, number one, for your own personal and professional growth, and what kind of growth did your students make? We're 16th out of 17 districts in the graduation rate. Actually, we're 16 out of 16 because the 17th district is Esmeralda County, which goes to our district schools and graduate from our schools. We're last. That's not acceptable. We have to do something. What we're doing right now is not effective. We've got to do something to shift that education, shift the learning of our students. If we can shift what we're doing with our educators to prepare and make sure that they're providing the best education that they can, then our students will only benefit from that. We've worked at this some time ago, even when I was a building principal, but I look back at it and go, we dabbled in it. We were not fully equipped as a district to handle this. A year ago, I presented to the board to talk about building capacity at the district level so that we can support this, because we have to have support. We have to have support, and we have to have buy-in, and then hold people accountable in doing it. That's why I built the capacity to start assessing and training and now hold accountability for it.
How can the parents get involved in this process?
Be connected with their schools, know what's going on in the educational process with their children, go to parent-teacher conferences, talk to their teachers, talk to their administrators, just get engaged.